Yes, good morning. How are we doing? It's Tuesday, 3rd of January. A lot of back to normal for many people, and I want to remind you of this actually. So, yesterday, never ever was a moment more like, yes, very similar. So, I'm with my kids, and my oldest, who's 5, got out a jigsaw puzzle. She's like, oh, let's start doing this. And I can see him going like, there. Then I started getting involved, and I was actually like, no, that goes there, no, it doesn't. And even I was getting quite frustrated with this. And I was thinking in my head, wow, this is very similar to starting anything new. What a lesson from jigsaws this is. So we're starting to go, and then I'm thinking, right, this is getting serious now. We need to find the corners. Let's start with the small wins, because when you find the corners, you're almost like, you get a bit of a confidence boost. Morning, Karen, how are we doing? You're starting like, right, it starts to look like something now. So we start with those corners, then we're like, right, we need to find the fingers next to the corners. Now it's starting to bring it in, and we're getting somewhere. Then we hit a point where you can see them getting a bit fatigued, and I'm getting a bit like, it's not that one, it's not that one. So we're like, right, they're like, oh, I'm a bit tired now, all right, let's take a little break. So I move back slightly, literally just slightly, and I see it from a different angle. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's that one goes there, one goes there, and then it brings us back in, we've got confidence again. Then we do it again, and we actually take a bit of a break, and then we come back to it. And then you see it again differently. And the reason I'm sharing this, then we actually finished the puzzle, which surprised me actually. I didn't think they'd see it out to the end. But it reminds me of anything you're starting today, whether it's Fruci Fit, whether it's any health and fitness journey, whether it's running every day, whether it's whatever it is, whether it's doing 1 minute a day, whether it's planning your meals a day, it's going to be the hardest part is getting started. It's a bit like that jigsaw. So you've got to find the corners first. What are the rocks, not the stones, not the sand if you're filling a jar. Get the rocks first, because these are going to be the big movers. They're going to be the big ones that you've got to fit in. They're going to be the big ones that are going to get things moving. So what are the key things? Well, we know with food, it's protein every meal. Can we get protein every meal to keep us more full up? Veggies. Can you get as much veggies as possible? In terms of the fibre, in terms of gut health, we know this does benefits on you. It's another thing with IBS, etc. But in terms of being full up, the health benefits of fibre, vegetables, go with that. Different types of vegetables if you've got IBS, one for another day. In terms of exercise, get in what you can. Never think that, ask the question, did I try my best? Did I try my best today? Rather than, I should have done this, did I try my best today? And finally, remember that fitness, exercise, eating better is the best form of self-care you could ever do. Like in terms of, think about anything that reduces your risk of all the diseases that it does, that improves your mood. Like not many things do that, is the best form of self-care. So we have to get out of the mindset sometimes of going, I suppose I better start with this. And rather than, I get to do this, I get to feel like that, I get to get stronger, I get to get fitter, I get to say yes, I get to have more confidence to do the things I want to do, I get to improve my mobility. I get to walk up that hill more easily over time. All of these benefits. So that was my lesson from a jigsaw puzzle with a 5 and a 6-year-old. And if you want somewhere to, a 4 and a 5-year-old even, if you want to get started with this, find a bit of a kickstart next Monday, not a week today, Monday the 9th of January, less than a week, 6 days, we start our free 5-day kickstart. So if you're in on that, I'll put the link in the comments and I'll see you there. Let's go. I'll see you